Trigger time! Yeah! We have a really great show today. I'm so excited. Hey everyone, I'm Sam Shocker. Thanks for tuning in. Are you ready to meet our co-host? You guys, he's new to the Pop Trigger studio. You know him as Richard on HBO's Veep. That's right, actor, comedian Sam Richardson is here! Yay! So excited. And then also, of course, our very own Brett Ehrlich. Make sure you check out Viral Video Film School every Thursday.
Yes!
And then you can catch me live at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 Eastern on Dr. Drew On Call on HLN. Tune in. All right, let's get to know our guest, Sam, a little bit more. I'm so excited. Sam's on the hot seat. So,
tell us about yourself.
Yeah, Sam, I learned that at 15, you got into comedy by joining Second City, which is huge in its own right.
Well, I started taking classes when I was 15, which
Still,
I was like the youngest guy at that time.
Were they like, you're too young?
Like, you're too young. And I was like, no, I shook age restrictions. And I was like, here's a joke. And they were like, pretty good. Welcome aboard.
Oh my gosh.
That's
so
how it happened.
Over time, when you look at yourself at 15-year-old Sam, did you have the knack for comedy, or was it something that you really had to finesse?
Well, I mean, it's something that you finesse always. Like, I don't think anybody's like always a complete, comedian like from day one to finish. But like, I definitely, when I first like discovered like I love comedy, was like me doing quotes from like Jim Carrey movies. Like, check me out, I'm a comedian. Have you seen The Mask? Here's a couple quotes from it.
Right.
And your family's probably like, he is the most funny person that's ever happened.
So good. My aunt Letitia would come in she's from Ghana, so she'd come to Detroit and visit, and I would do lines from Forrest Gump, and she's like, Sam, my God, you're America's treasure. You've got a knack.
Yeah, but then here you are living the American dream.
So
okay?
she was right, is my point.
So let's talk about that. So, you grew up both in Ghana and Detroit.
And in Detroit,
right?
yeah.
And you started comedy at 15, taking classes. Did you ever think, because, a lot of people know your character from Veep, but you were a reoccurring character. Did you ever think that you'd be series regular, number one? And number two, I want to know what that phone call was like when your agent called you and was like, yo, you're now a series regular on HBO's Veep.
First, I came in and I was supposed to be in just one episode, just that first episode in the book tour in Iowa. And it was just so much fun, I was like, this is the greatest working experience I've ever had in my life. This is amazing. Okay, great. Well, that was fun. And they're like, hey, they want you back for another one. So I came in for the next. I was like, okay, all right. And then down the line, they're like, they might bring you back. They might bring you back again. And they brought me back for the last episode of the last season. And I was like, well, this is going to be fun to hopefully get to come back a little bit here and there. That's so great. And then I got back from doing a movie in Budapest.
Ooh, fancy. Okay.
Budapest. That's in Hungary. It's Budapest, Michigan. Sorry, was I unclear?
Yeah.
I don't want to be unclear. Budapest, Michigan. The carrot capital of Michigan.
Okay. Yes.
But then I got back and they were like, they're gonna make you a series regular, and I was like,
did you jump? What did you do?
I think I screamed like one of those quick. Sorry, sound. That was a real high pitch. I don't know if that comes through in the microphone.
Yeah.
But it was like one of those things. Like, oh, okay. Well, I gotta buy something expensive, and so then I bought a boat. I'm kidding. I didn't.
What did you buy?
What did I buy? Shoes. I love shoes.
Oh, okay. All right. Look at them
shoes.
Nikes. Okay.
These are the
So talk to us about
lasers.
the Detroiters also.
Oh, yes.
Which is huge, you guys. This is a Comedy Central pilot. This is all I know about it.
Yeah.
But Lorne Michaels is involved.
Lorne Michaels is producing it. Jason Sudeikis is producing it. It's a pilot right now for Comedy Central.
Fingers crossed.
Awesome.
Fingers
so great.
crossed. It's a show that I created with my best friend Tim Robinson and my friends Joe Kelly and Zach Cannon.
Jeez,
we
good
created
cast.
the show. It's fun. It's fun. But it's about two ad men in Detroit who make local commercials.
Awesome.
Back to your home.
Back to my home. So that's the great
Yeah.
thing is I get to go home and kind of do this pilot in Detroit. Which when I left Detroit, when leaving Detroit, I worked in Chicago and I worked, and I live in LA now. But the old idea was well, I want to go back to Detroit, but I really want to go back with something, of substance. I don't want to just show up hey, well, here I am in Detroit. Guys, I'm back. Isn't that fun? Isn't that fun? I'm back.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
so what?
Yeah. But now you can be like, I'm back because I'm doing a Comedy
doing a
Central
Comedy
pilot.
Exactly.
Yeah, instead of everyone going, oh, I'm sorry it didn't work out.
Exactly. I'm like, no, guys, it's working out right now.
Which
Yeah.
happens.
How are local
Does.
commercials in Detroit?
Oh, they're so funny. They're so funny. Mel Farr Superstar was like one of my favorites. It was
No.
Mel Farr was a ex-football player, retired football player who had a car dealership, and he would wear a cape like Superman
Okay.
to hide his butt, and he would fly kind of in like Mel Farr Superstar. I'm bringing you all sorts of Ford deals.
Other dealers can't guarantee you $500 more for your trade, offer service to midnight, and they cannot fly either.
And like he would just like fly in the worst like background, like flying behind him.
and you see like the cord holding him up.
Exactly. If it was a
Embarrassing.
cord, it was like slaying on a table. Really. But
That's amazing.
Incredible.
That we actually grant wishes. This is not a pen. Remember when I was asking for that pen? And
I remember.
because it's a magic wand.
What
and
the
I'm dead
heck?
serious, right, Brett? We've seen it happen. They're gonna come true. So if you want like 3 dicks, be careful because you're gonna get 3
Got
dicks.
him. I've got him. That's the thing. I don't know what to do with them. All right, so one's career
And one's personal.
One's personal.
Put it out there, man.
All right, I'm gonna put this out there. I want to be in the Marvel movies.
Awesome. That's a great
And
one.
boop!
That's
And
great.
boop is our like our trademark here. So
Okay.
and boop. Okay,
Boop.
Marvel movies, Sam Richardson, let's put it out there.
Let's put it out
okay,
there.
Okay,
Please.
and personal?
Personal, I want to have, 2 dicks.
Oh!
I'm kidding. No, I don't.
Two dicks.
I don't. No, don't make that wish come true. Think about it for a minute. What would that be like? Well,
A lot of options.
A lot of options. I want one like here and in the back, so I can just like kind of like at both times
That
like
could be your
swing.
See? Oh, from the middle out. That does make sense.
that could
Back
be your
with it.
superhero power
That
for the
would be-
Marvel
exactly.
movie.
Exactly. At first, I'm like, is that a tail? No, it's a second dick.
Okay, this is very exciting, you guys. So make sure that you check out Sam Richardson playing Richard on HBO's Veep. Comes back April 12th on HBO. And thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Big round of applause. We'll see you guys next time on Pop Sugar.